The only way to correct bad brain activity is not allow it in yourself. Okay. If you allow selfish bad brain activity, okay, to be pervasive in your mind, and you give in to that selfish bad brain activity, then that affects every individual. Okay. If you have a million individuals, one individual is standard of the Lord's Prayer, and the other 999,999,000, okay, are selfish individuals. It's going to be very difficult for that one individual to shine bright enough to help others deliver themselves from the darkness of selfishness, right? It's very difficult. Watched a video on Hawaii and what the billionaires are doing to Hawaii to run the people that used to live there out so they can make it their own personal private playground. It's like that's not where you lived and took care of your family and tried to be a good person for thousands of years. Okay. Did you do that? Where are you from? Okay. What are they doing where you're from? They're manipulating, murdering, and killing over money. Okay. Okay. Give somebody an opportunity to live like Jesus in Hawaii. And if you can't do that, get the hell out, right? Just go away. If someone can't, live his life and her life in Hawaii, as a good person, okay. I understand. Okay. I know about violent sex cult activity in the Polynesian Islands. Okay. Most of the times I got beat up on the basketball court in Phoenix was a lot of times was by Polynesians. And they thought it was funny. Because I was a little white guy. Yeah, I could kick their ass in basketball, but they thought they could kick my ass. And it's like, you can't kick my ass in basketball. What makes you think if we throw down, you ain't going to be holding all your teeth in a jar and taking them to the dentist and going, could you put these back in my head? Boys don't hit back, all right? But I ain't that way. I'm not that type of person. But Polynesian women have always loved me. Okay. Elsa loved Ralph, Kelly loved, they loved Earl. Leilani, okay, they love Earl. He's wonderful. He's a single dad. He's not mean to his lesbian black wife. He's a beautiful guy. He's the type of guy you want your brother-in-law to be and your husband to be more like and your kids to grow up to be like. That's Earl. That's the way Hawaiian women, almost all Hawaiian I've ever met, have treated me. I'm I'm trying to look back on my relationships with women that are Hawaiian or they were nice to me. Leilani Chandler, her dad was, Mormon, and her mom was Hawaiian. But Leilani was always nice to me. She was always, that Earl. He's always in trouble, but he has a good heart. Okay. I'm always in trouble. Yeah, I met him at the candy store, the leader of the pack. Leader of the pack, now he's gone. Life's eternal, grace is infinite. Wherever there's a child being abused by perverts that want to turn that child into a pervert, I'll be there. Right? So you know me. Life's eternal, grace is infinite. There is no hiding place from the truth of creation. Okay. No matter how hard Satan and the devil try to eradicate the gracious good shepherd from the face of the planet, it's just not tangible because the planet is provided by the glory of God and not the manipulation of their ego. Okay. So truth can exist without lie, but lie cannot exist without truth. And I am the way, the truth, and the life. Okay. Ohana. Okay. Doing this? Nah, I don't surf. No, I don't do anything excessive and compulsive to put on a show for sex with women that are stupid. Nope. My dad explained that to me with Tella back in high school, She's impressed by the way you can beat other people up. Earl, fighting is another intelligent man's last resort. And if you're fighting to impress people, you're only ignorant people will, then will fight. So if you're fighting to impress people, you're only impressing the ignorant. Damn, I didn't want to hear that. White Tilla got a really nice body. She's one of the nicest bodies I've seen. She's physically very attractive. Okay. But, she acted a lot like those kids jumping around in the front yard talking about making that money and having that big bankroll in Hermanville, Mississippi. She bit Peggy in the breast and almost bit her nipple off, fighting over who's going to have sex with Benny Fielder. I was like, she want to have sex with you, and you're a loaded dick disease with an ego problem. You can have her. You can have her. Now, she told me otherwise. I think I was just a conquest, As you wait to see who the next will be, you'll think of me. I don't. The only thing that concerns me is the kids being affected by that kind of Stockholm syndrome and the brothels of Nevada, I guess in the big incorporated hypocrite cities, you can't have legalized prostitution because it's bad for politics. But out in before the breathing air is gone, before the sun is just a bright spot in the nighttime. That's what Amy told me that Blake's dad should do with Blake. Get him a job at the company. He injured his brain in a skateboarding accident, and he had trouble controlling himself sexually. And fucking Nate was an ass to him. And that poor kid, he tried to masturbate, and take care of and do his own laundry. Nate, you need to control yourself. He can't. He has a brain injury. I was just like, okay, he's doing it quiet. Blake's doing his thing. Blake, take the back shower. Take an extra minute or two, Blake. That's how me and Dave were with him. We were teenagers. We didn't have a brain injury that made us go, and it was hard enough having to put your math book over you because Miss Horseman knew. She wore those pants. She knew how good she looked in those pants. All women know how good they look in clothes. God dang. I hate puberty. I'm in hell. You're not. You just need people that go through it and talk, a mind of its own, Billy Crystal. You just need people that have been through it before and say, no, man, nothing lasts forever. Nothing lasts forever. It's not going to last forever. And, be like Ennis Cosby and do a lot of your own laundry and don't use girls for sex and don't try to take sex from girls to take care of it because it'll just cause you problems, especially if you rape somebody or you get somebody pregnant and they incarcerate you in institutionalization for the rest of your life with indoctrination to you and that child, and then you'll resent the child and the woman for just, doing, they're going to put me in the movies, they're going to make a big star out of me for just acting naturally. It's normal to want a girl to, she's got big brown eyes and a big old booty. I choose you, Aladdin. I want to have kids with you. My name's not Aladdin, my name's Earl, but it's not a sin to want to get with a girl once you're old enough to take care of, build the house and make sure everything and all the plumbing's working right and all this. So it's not a sin. And we will have a son and we will name him George, and we'll punish him when he was wrong and he will not be abominable and stuff. And so I'm dealing with the most inane psychopaths in the history of my ego has taken over all operations of the world, and I've trapped the soul in every ego on the planet, and ego is pervasive. Yeah, I get it. He's a billionaire tech provider person that invented ways to buy and sell products greater than anybody could buy and sell products in the history of the world. And what's nice is, being on YouTube here is, that you can want to change. Okay, Jeff Bezos is living evidence of that. Okay, he's just not capable of changing the technology because not everybody's praying to the eternal spirit of his family to save us from prostitution, intoxication, suicide. Some say there's no God. It's a mad, mad world we're living in. Homosexual and incestual abuse, bad diseases. It's just in their brain, destroying their brain, making them so insane. All the nuclear weapons, devastating the lands, people fighting for power. They all want to be the ruler. I do have that on my MP3. I do have Earth Messengers. I really liked that album. Hey, love, why they treat you this way? Why they treat you this way when you're the only way? Yeah. Hey, love, why they treat you this way? It was a very good album. Ivory Towers, Cold Blooded Murderers. Yeah, you shoot them down dead on the floor. There's a burning judgment for that. You cold-blooded murderers, with an iron heart, dirty conspirators, Yeah, all they're basically talking about the military units that work for all the people that own the ivory towers. Sitting in your ivory tower, 60 stories high, sitting in your ivory tower, never hear a baby cry. Sitting up in your big desk, puffing on a big cigar. Yeah, while the starving children got no food to eat, mothers and fathers dying hard, trying to make ends meet, sitting in your ivory. It was a very good album. Earth Messengers, Mingo label. I'm just kidding around, but no, it was a really good album. That World Power by Donovan and Flames by Foundation. So my mom liked all. Mom's favorite was Foundation. Yeah, she liked the guitar. She's white. It's a John Mayer thing. You wouldn't understand. She also liked Identity. Yeah, they're from the lead singer's from San Lucia. Okay. Puffy me vele, don't smoke that crack. Yeah, that was a pretty good one too. My favorite is Earth Messengers because they don't sit there and first personalize God, and they don't get into tribalism. They don't. No, it's that's what's so cool about them. They're a bunch of black guys from Jamaica, right? But they don't break it down into white black. They just break it down into haves and have-nots and right and wrong. And that's why I liked Earth Messengers so much. Hey, love, why they treat you this way? Why they treat you this way? When you're the only way, right? Love, you are the only way. You are the only way. And yeah, so they were, I think of that album was probably, I do like Donovan, and everybody, well, he's racist. I understand the black tribalism and stuff like that, but I like in this world there is so much controversies. Everybody's sophisticated. Every king wants his kingdom to be gorgeous and sophisticated. But I remind you, black people, let your minds be liberated. I know there was a lot of racial, tribal undertones and overtones, just like Fugees and Lauryn Hill. I get it. Okay, but I still like. Some men can't stop them working in the devil workshop, and I still like, I'm a serious man, and I don't laugh with people. I don't think we should take life for a joke, and I got no time for devaluing dollars and fading economies, and we should all be praising God before our time is through. So I really I like Donovan a lot. Yeah, he's one of my favorites. Jamaica is sunshine country. Well, 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 well. Rainbow country. Yeah, 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 yeah. And he's a migrant. Okay, he's a black man from Jamaica. He's a migrant. He's not indigenous to, he was brought there in a slave driver. The tables are turned, catch a fire. I remember, every time I hear the crack of the whip, my blood run cold, right? So yeah, Donovan was taken to Jamaica from Africa. Okay, so he was originally from Africa and then was taken to Jamaica. But Jamaica was occupied by people. They were called the Jamaica, Cuba, Dominican Republic. They were called the Arawak people. Arawak. Okay, and most of them were literally exterminated off the face of the planet through hideous warfare, and then replaced by slaves that were foreign to there and could be more easily manipulated because they were stuck on an island being abused by people with superior technology. Get out of here. Superior technology? Superior technology because of their supreme intellects. You buying that shit? Okay. And Jesus is the God of the sky people. Okay. Fuck you and your little dog too, right? Earl, hey, whatever works, right? There's a thing that Dad gets in the mail called Whatever Works, and they sell you stuff. Hey, share, care, give in accordance to need, built to last, whatever works. Proverbs it is. There you go. I'm the focal point of connecting and correcting all technology worldwide that is supposed to be supremely intelligent to its inventors. I'm certain that Jeff and Demis and Jeff can all get together and go, oh, and then they sell stuff. Well, you're giving away trade secrets that the person like Sun Yat-sen in China could use the robots to kill the people that build robots to protect them from other people that will kill them with robots because they don't trust the people that are trained assassins. Right. What's a trade secret about that? Wouldn't it be more intelligent to explain it to them and then have them go, oh, fuck, this is insane and stupid. I should stand up for the Lord's Prayer. Don't you think that's a more viable option? Since I'm the more viable option, don't you think I should speak intelligently instead of try to hide under my bank account and my robot like you assholes? You're nothing but some cold-blooded murderers, with your iron heart. Dirty conspirers, millionaires making billionaires more money to have people pay for sex and pay for your drugs and your cars and your products and your surveillance equipment, so you can have the girlfriend experiments at Sherry's Ranch and Parumph. Parumph, 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 parumph. Harumph, harumph, harumph. I didn't get a harumph out of that guy. No, she shouldn't have to be a sex worker to take care of her kid. Share care, given accordance needs to build up. Psalms and Proverbs, and she wouldn't have to make money off having sex with rich people and listen to them to cry about their problems because it's so hard being rich and killing people over money. Could you give me a massage and then maybe I have an ejaculation so I'll release chemicals in my brain that help me sleep better? Thank you! You're like my sister. Only I had her killed because she tried to extort me for money when we used to do this. I'm a billionaire! Okay, do you understand? Okay, Carol, you're a sick person. I don't make the news, I just report the news. I'm a comedian. The class comedian, not the class clown. Okay. Yeah, I am not Jeff Foxworthy's brother and or sister, Joy Corey's mommy, Margaret Choi's mommy, or Floofy's mommy. Okay, they're funny. But they also are, I think for the most part, reporting the news. What's your dad look like? He looked like that. You think maybe my dad's Herb Albert? Maybe. You might be a secret billionaire inheritance and not even know it. You could have your own record label, Floofy. Yeah. Maybe mom didn't know it. She was drunk that night. She had sex with the Tijuana Brass, and Herb was the sperm donor. Go get it checked out. Come on, Mormons. Team baby, let's go. It's funny. What do you know for funny? He looked like that. Okay. You don't like the Tijuana Brass? Who in their right mind doesn't like the Tijuana Brass? Lonely Bull's probably one of my favorites. Yeah, it's Whipped Cream is a good one. Yes. What's the other one? No, he's good. It's just it's an acquired taste. During that time, it's a good brass section. I was raised in a Mexican village. Oh, sod the hell off. Okay, I like a good brass section. You don't like a good brass section? What the hell's wrong with you? I got to admit that I like the brass a little bit better in a Marty Robbins song. Or also Smokey Robinson. Popado. But, love's gone away. She never wanted to stay. Hours go by, each one seemed like a day. With Marty singing Who Could Go Wrong in the band. Ba-ba-da, ba-da, with the brass. It's gorgeous. He knew it. He was raised in the Southwest in a Mexican village like me. Yeah. I think it's like Ajo and shit. Yeah. So Cerro. Yeah. See what I'm saying? So back in the day, there was actually Mexicans there that had mariachi bands. Get out of here before all the white people came and moved them out and kicked them off to Mexico and to Douglas. Okay. And Agua Prieta. Okay. To the town of Agua Fria rode a stranger one fine day. Was an Arizona Ranger. Wouldn't be too long in town. Came here to take an outlaw back alive or maybe dead. He said it didn't matter. He was after Texas Red. After Texas Red. What about New Mexico Green? What's your problem is that you don't like New Mexico Green? You want Texas Red. Okay. Can't handle the green, huh? green, pinky it up. Jello, okay, you're going to Mexico. Okay. We're taking you over the wall, boy. The wall, yeah. Eco disasters. Yeah, they did the same thing in China. Guys, the violent sex cult activity was so hideous and so aggressive and so abusive because of male ego that the whole group is responsible for the erection. You don't need wall, you need rocks. It's a rock wall. For that rock wall. And it's not my fault that the kid from Boston, who's best friends with the guy that was engaged to and married to the Temple of Slut Illuminati, poor, poster child girl for help, I need help. Okay, she's a little lamb that's lost in the woods. But you're a part of the Wolf Clan. I'm not buying it, Lopez. Oh, shut up, Lopez. There's a lot I like about Lopez, yes. What is it? Has a lot to do with coconuts. I'm really cuckoo for coconuts. Yeah, I just can't help myself. And her ex's voice, seriously, what? What do you not like about her ex's voice? Wise men say only fool. He don't sing that, but I bet you if he sang it and then sang it in Spanish, it would sound good. It's Mark. He has a good voice. That's serious. You sang to me. I was just wanting you to. No, dude's voice is really good, man. I know good voices. I was raised by a picky good voice person named Marianne Murphy Parsons. And she had, Barbara Streisand, Nancy Wilson. She didn't have Ella Fitzgerald. I don't know what the hell was wrong with the woman. Ma, it's a lovely day today. Ma, you didn't have Ella. Yeah, Nat King Cole. And you didn't have Ella Fitzgerald there, Ma? You had Nat King Cole and no Ella Fitzgerald. What were you thinking, mother? You call everybody Darden was Bing Cosby, and Bing Cosby said the best singer in the world, child, man, or woman, is Ella Fitzgerald. And it's, a lot of people would probably tend to agree. Yeah. You go around willy-nilly, as for example, I go around wanting you, and yet I can't imagine that you want me to. It's a good song. Mickey Howard does an excellent job with it. It's a little more melodramatic than Ella's version. Ella's version is like a young girl who's watching him, okay, and thinking this, but it'll never happen. It's absolutely innocent and gorgeous. It's lovely. It's lovely. It's de-lovely. Yeah, I'm going to crucify the verse, but it's still lovely, right? So you haven't, you should. Go up to Ella Fitzgerald, Imagination. Did you understand that better? Because I enunciated in robot voice? Thank you. Okay, do that. Say, I want to hear Ella Fitzgerald, Imagination. And it'll probably come right up. All right. Don't try to say it with any kind of accent or whatever. It'll bring up something like what? What does that say? It says, ella con immaculate conception. What? It's a brothel in Tijuana. Okay, no, I don't want to see that. Turn it off. What the fuck? That's really, hey, fuck you. Okay, hey, that's vulgar intercourse. Okay, how much money will it cost me? Right. I get the girlfriend or the porno experience. All right, I'd also like a massage with your body. Condoms are mandatory. I get it. Okay. I'm going to need a full box of French ticklers. Why? Because they tried to poison my genitalia off my body because of the jealous military that sits there and thinks, we're the heroes. Yeah, G.I. Joe. Look, it's Destro and the Baroness in the next room. They have a voyeur room. Okay, son of a bitch, I'm pissed. I'm tired. I'm the poor brother of Madeline Kahn in the next town in Blazing Saddles. Face it, I'm tired. Everything below the waist and that cups the balls is kaput. No. I'd kill you first. Okay. Not happening. No, not that kind of movie. I don't even like doing it for women. That's where we pee out of. So no, you don't. It's okay. Lips here. Okay. This region, I figure, a place for everything and everything in its place. Associated, Carlin, we like blowjobs. I think it's because we don't want to have children because we don't have religious holy covenants. And Catholic schools in New York are based off of philanthropy and not off of the real living example of the word. I'm just discipline. Discipline. Discipline yourself. I really like blowjobs. That's because you were hamburger and Popeye trying to go get a bitch in heat. Now you're married to a woman that's absolutely beautiful, and pins that won't run out of ink. Full house and a rock and roll band. No, be quiet. Neighbors are thinking, oh yeah, it's a pinchy neighbors at 3:00 in the morning. Yeah, that's when I play mariachi music. Okay. Dun, 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 dun. No me quedo más. Okay, so stop it. Stop it, stop it. Stop it, stop it, stop it. It's beautiful. Stop it, stop it. Shut up. Okay. Stay away from Zing or Zorax. She'll just eat your head after you fertilize her. Okay? Fertilizer? I mean, fertilize the eggs. Or I don't know. I'm confused. I'm not a scientist. I'm not Professor Crawley, and I didn't name the dung beetle. Or is it what? I don't know. I'm moving to Oxford in the onion fields. Oh no, James Woods saying ain't so. Okay, do you guys understand? That was the first movie I ever saw James Woods in. I thought he played Hades on. It's not. It's another dude. He just sounds like James Woods. The guy who plays Hades on Hercules with Danny DeVito. Yeah, it's a younger kid that sounds like James Woods. You know, like Christian Slater tries to sound like, Jack Nicholson, anger management there. Yeah. I can't do him right now. Let's see. Brighten up the holidays for you. The Jack Nicholson, the brighten up the holidays for. I can't really do him that well right now, so you're gonna have to stop beefing me, you stupid son of a bitch, or I'll have to kick your ass. I'm not doing my best Jack Nicholson right now. You put me under pressure, and I feel more like I'm fucking David Bowie here. Okay, so shut the hell up, and I'll try later. Okay, I love you guys. All right, we'll talk. Well, I'll talk. You listen. I'm not Devontae Swing, and this isn't my basement, and I'm pretty sure, what's the girl's name again? You know, the little rapper with an attitude. What was her name again? You know, the flip it and reverse it girl. What's her name again? Lottie Dottie Dum. That's it, Lottie Dottie Dum. I'm just kidding. I'll remember after I make the video. Bye.